Hey guys, today I thought that I would share with you the series that I plan to read this year and also the series that I plan to get caught up on. I've decided that this is the year I'm going to be diving into some series and trilogies that I've just been putting off for far too long. I'm not 100% sure that I will be able to get to all of the books that I mentioned in this video, but I really want to make it my goal and get caught up on some of these series and trilogies because I've just been putting it off for far too long, and it's time that I bite the bullet and read some of these series and read some of these trilogies. So without further ado, let me show you the series and trilogies that I plan to read this year. Hey. I'm gonna start by showing you guys the series that I want to get caught up on, meaning that there are still books within the series that are still being released. The first series is one that I'm currently working on, and that is the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I'm trying my best to get caught up on this series this month. I've already read The Assassin's Blade and Throne of Glass, and so all I have left to conquer is Crown of Midnight and Heir of Fire. And then I'll be all caught up on the series, and I'm super pumped about that. Then I'll be able to share in on all the excitement for the next release of the next Throne of Glass book, which is Queen of Shadows, and I'm so excited for that. Next up, I have the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. I've really been enjoying this series so far. I really want to get caught up on the series before the release of the last book, which is Winter. I've already read Cinder and Scarlet, and so I just have Cress and Ferris left to get caught up on this series. This is just such a fun and action-packed sci-fi series, and I'm really enjoying it so far. Next up, I've got the Fallen Kingdom series by Morgan Rhodes. There are currently 3 books out, and there is a 4th one coming out this year, and this is a part of a 6-book series, and there's also going to be a prequel series, and I just really want to get caught up on this series because I've heard so many amazing things about it, and the concept just sounds so cool to me. It's about these 3 kingdoms that just completely despise each other and they want to take each other down, and I've also heard that the series has a massive cast, and I love books that have really big cast, so I'm really looking forward to diving into the series and hopefully getting caught up on it before the next book releases. We'll see if that happens though. It probably won't, but I'm gonna try. So those are the series that I want to get caught up on. Now I'm going to show you the series that are completed that I myself want to complete. We have the Inferno Devices trilogy. I've already read the first book and I really enjoyed it, and I'm really looking forward to the next 2 books. After I complete this trilogy, I will be jumping back into the Mortal Instrument series. I took a break from the Mortal Instrument series after hearing that City of Heavenly Fire had some major spoilers for the Infernal Devices trilogy, so I decided to read this trilogy, and after I finish it, I'm going to be hopping back to the Mortal Instrument series to finally complete that series. It's been a long time coming, and it's about time that I buck up and finish that series. The next series that I would like to complete this year is the Percy Jackson series. I've already read the first book in this series, and I made my way halfway through the 2nd book, and for some reason put it aside. I think I was going through a little bit of a reading slump, but I really just need to stop putting off the series. I need to jump into it and just complete the crap out of it because it's about time that I do it. I need to stop putting it off. I need to just dive in and go for it. I need to complete this series. It needs to happen. It's going to happen. I hope it happens. Next up, I've got the Grisha Trilogy by Leigh Bardugo. This trilogy has just been sitting on my shelf for way too long. I need to pick it up and just dive on in. I've heard some mixed reviews on this one, like you either absolutely love it or you completely despise it, and I'm really hoping that I absolutely love it, but we'll see what happens. But I'm really looking forward to finally diving in to this trilogy and completing it. I'm gonna complete it. Hopefully. And finally, we have the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. I currently only own the first 2 books in this trilogy, but I really want to read this trilogy because I've just heard so many amazing things about it. There are so many rave reviews about this trilogy, and I've heard that it's just such a beautifully written story, and it's mysterious and dark, and those are all things that I really like in books, so I'm really hoping that I enjoy this trilogy. So those are all the series and trilogies that I'm really hoping I'm able to complete this year. Obviously, that is a lot of books, and who knows if I'll actually get the chance to read all of these series and trilogies, but I really want to make it my goal to complete them this year. But we all know how terrible I am at sticking with series, so we'll see what happens because anything could happen. But I'm seriously tired of these books just sitting on my shelf unread, so I'm gonna get with it and read these dang books. You guys should let me know down below if there are any series or trilogies that you are planning to read this year, and I will see you guys soon with a new video. Later. Trilogy, wow. For the next Throne of, so there's a,